Kajiado Senator to ask his supplementary question.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. I also want to thank the Cabinet Secretary, particularly on the illicit Njukini Road, which has also given a commitment of March next year. I look forward to see successful. I go straight to the question, a supplementary question in regards to the connection of Irongai, Twala, Kitengela Road, CS. Is there any plans and within the ministry and government to do that road, and particularly also on the issue of a 65 road, Kajiado North roads that are yet to be completed? Please just do a commitment on the same, because it's something that you really understand. You may not need to go back to the office. The Kajiado North 65 kilometers road that has yet to be connected along the Kajiado North, and the connection between Rongai to Kitengela Road. Please, Honorable Speaker, thank you very much.
Honorable CS.
The bypass from Kitengela to Rongai is about 24 kilometers. Mr. Speaker, it's on the design stage. At the moment, we are the same fate, that we want to design and see how to raise the funds. Initially, we've been thinking, in the past we thought maybe we should do a PPP from this junction at Galleria, a ring road up to Karen via Kiserian, Rongai, Kiserian, Kajiado to the corner here. Those plans are still being thought through, and whether it is economically viable to deliver it through PPP. But the junction you're talking about, the link straight from Rongai to Kiserian, is something that we are working on, designs, and hopefully we can raise the funds to do so, to make sure that we deliver. I think, Mr. Speaker, I had a meeting with all the leaders of Kajiado County, and a number of the proposals, including the senator, including Senator Tobiko, and the other elected leaders, and there are a number of roads we discussed how to go about it to deliver. I believe that let's first sort of the problem that is the elephant in the room is the pending roads. Once we deal with the pending bills, we'll see what to do. We are only able to do new roads if we have the support of development partners. But the country as it stands now, there is a huge pending bill of 155 billion. And there is another problem, which is committed roads that are about 700 billion that we should be able to deliver. We ought to deliver against a budget annually of about 50 billion. So we have a challenge we are facing as a ministry, but we are doing everything to ensure that we deliver the roads that are pending and see what to do with the new ones that are being designed.
Thank you. So we go to the next question, number 030, Senator Mwenda Gataya.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I am seeking to know from CS Rons, who also happens to be very conversant with the Tharaka Nithi County. We have this project. This is RWC 150D 474 for the construction of Kayododi, Eriga Chogoria, Wero Mutindwa, Keriani, Marima Road in Tharaka Nithi County, which is torn since its launch in 2016. So, Honorable Waziri, what measures is the government taking to ensure the completion of the project, and could the Cabinet Secretary provide a timeline for the same? See, what is top-gap measures is the government taking to ensure that the roads remain motorable in all seasons, particularly in Kitombani, Mutindwa, Kantaraki, Kajododi, Keriani, and the Marima areas.
Thank you.
I have a supplementary question, Honorable Speaker. I don't know whether...
Before the answer is given to you.
Thank you.
Honorable CS.
I thought maybe you could answer.
Mr. Speaker, If you may allow me, Mr. Speaker, first of all, I agree with the Senator of Tharaka Nithi, my friend Mofire. I have visited that road and his village when he was the MC of the area, and at that point I was serving in this house. Mr. Speaker, if you may allow me to use that opportunity to just give a global picture of what's happening. We have a pending bill, Mr. Speaker, of 155 billion. 155. That is work already done by contractors across the country. That includes 45 billion for acquisition of land and 105 billion shillings for payment of work done already by contractors. We have a commitment of the final auditing is being done of 700 billion shillings, over 700 billion, to complete these roads eventually. Mr. Speaker, we also have the challenge of, for every pending bill, it is accruing interest and other charges, Mr. Speaker, as we progress. So the total cost of the pending bill eventually cannot be determined now because it's a moving target, including claims on equipment, claims on so many things. Mr. Speaker, this is a humongous issue. The President has established a pending bill committee that is trying to look at these roads. Mr. Speaker, because also I know senators across here, and even if members of National Assembly were here, they are going to ask the next question, is that some roads have been pending, like the one of Tharaka Nithi from 2016. Mr. Speaker, some of those roads, if you allow me to just give me 1 minute to read that, Mr. Speaker, we have a problem across the country. Roads like the one in Meru, Mr. Speaker, in the Gembe region, where it was awarded, a road was awarded, Mr. Speaker, in 2016 in Maua, Atiru, Kilili to National Park. That links again to Tharaka Nithi for that matter, 2016. It is incomplete. It's less than 30% done. A road in Makueni, Mr. Speaker, that is Kali, Kikima, all the way to Kikima, Utangwa Township. Again, that is a road, Mr. Speaker, that is still pending from 2020. You have roads like Mara Chuka, which, Mr. Speaker, have been pending from 2018. You have roads in Kitui, Mr. Speaker, that have been pending from 2017. You have a road in Mandera that has been pending, Mr. Speaker. This one is even a challenge, 2018. West Pokot County, Kapsait, Kapsangar, Tapaj, Mr. Speaker, has been pending from 2019. You have Nandi County, Mr. Speaker, that has been pending from 2017. You have some roads in Elgeyo Marakwet again like that, Mr. Speaker. You have roads, Mr. Speaker, I said this one for Nandi of Timboroa has been pending from 2017. So why am I saying this? It's because, Mr. Speaker, when I visit around the country, most of the leaders, including senators, would create an impression that a road is pending only in his village or is in the county. This is a national phenomenon, an inherited problem. The road, for example, this one of Tharaka Nithi, Mr. Speaker, I wish to acknowledge that the Kaji Uduthi Irika Chogoria Meru Mutindwa Kiriaini Marima Road, Mr. Speaker, was awarded in 2016 and has stalled since 2021 following the withdrawal of the contractors assignees citing non-payment of certificates. The 23-kilometer road project was awarded to Ms. Dawn Woods Company Limited in November 2016 at a sum of 978 million shillings, 662,957 for construction of works and 106,000 for maintenance of works. 106 million, sorry, 648,784 for maintenance works. The contract period was months within the initial date of completion, was 24 months, with the initial date of completion being 21st November 2018. Mr. Speaker, however, the contractor only achieved 10.3%, which translates to 2.3 kilometers of tarmac, having faced a significant constraint in completing the project. The contractor consequently sought leave to assign the project to Ms. China Jiangxi International Limited, which was granted to allow completion of the project. The assignment commenced on 2nd September 2019 for a period of 2 months, revised the commission to 1st May 2021. Following the assignment, additional milestone were achieved, amounting to 6 kilometers of tarmac, bringing the cumulative achievement to 9.32 kilometers. Unfortunately, the assignee suspended works at the project on 27th of November 2021 due to pending bill of 121,986,886.08. The achievement to date therefore remains 9.32, which is 37% aggregated progress. So far, Ministry through CARE has since paid a portion of the amount owed to this MS China GFC International Limited, amounting to 38,209,100. This revises the pending amount due to contracted to 89,769,822. The minister has since advised the contractor to resume works and ensure completion of the project as arrangements are put in place to settle the outstanding bill in the next financial year. We therefore envisage completion of the project by June 30, 2024, subject to adequate budgetary provision and sustained disbursements. Upon resumption of works, the contractor is under instruction to prioritize and undertake maintenance of the entire remaining sections of the road ahead of the main works to ensure motorability and usage of the roads. So, Mr. Speaker, that is the standing with Ms. Jiangxi, Mr. Speaker, under instruction from us that once he resumes work. Mr. Speaker, I want to beg an understanding from the leaders. Some of these contractors we have to literally negotiate. You negotiate and tell them, yes, we owe you 100 million, but take the 30 million, go to site. And some of them graciously have done so. And I have no shame to say most of the Chinese contractors have spent a huge portion of their money sustaining their presence on the ground. Partly because they have good support from their country, perhaps how they access credit is a bit better. Our contractors, local ones, are really struggling, Mr. Speaker, because of the burden that comes with a pending bill, especially if they are borrowed from our commercial banks with the interest rates that are double digits, sometimes going up to almost 20%. Mr. Speaker, I will endeavor and I assure the Senator that the negotiations that are ongoing, I'll work hard to make sure that this contractor comes on site. Mr. Speaker, I want to also request